This is Dave Lee for Six Towns Radio, previewing the West Ham game against Stoke. Now, there are certain things as a manager you just can't say at a press conference.
A bit sleepy?
Yeah, just watching them train.
Hey!
No, I can't say that. Just said it.
He's a laugh. One of the phrases he came up with last season was referring to Herbert. So when somebody asked him about some comment by somebody about racism in the game...
I think it's, it's just people, I've never heard of this Peter Herbert or whatever his name is. I just don't know him.
It had to be somebody called Herbert. That really was his name. Anyway, on to the important matters. Ryan Shawcross playing for... which country was it?
We're absolutely proud as punch that that we've got a player, and it hasn't been for a long time, that's represented their country in respect of England.
Yes, England, you almost forgot that. And he's pleased as punch. Another great Tony Pulis saying.
You have a look at the size of him. It takes about a quarter of an hour, 20 minutes for those legs to get going.
And how are the other players treating him?
Well, he's getting hammered at the moment from the lads, so... it'll be normal stuff here.
Hammered, oh dear. Anything else?
The lads have been caning him today, so I've left him to the lads. He's got in bucket loads today.
Caning and buckets. It's a strange old world at Stoke City. Anyway, what are the injury problems for the West Ham game?
Glenn's had a scan today. Obviously, he's come back from Ireland with a bit of a problem with his hamstring. John, Charlie have had knocks, but I don't think that the rest has done them any harm. I think the rest was as important as anything else for the two of them. And Michael, we're hoping, will be maybe not ready for the West Ham game, but for the Fulham game.
It's interesting that Michael Owen only needs to be referred to by his first name, like Madonna. It's not quite the same thing, but you get the idea. One strange question that came up was about the size of the pitch and whether that really makes a difference.
Well, there is this year, because ours has been extended, so and we're still unbeaten. I honestly don't know. Like I say, if you're asking me, the reason why, I just can't work it out, because I actually think we've played better this year away from home than what we have at home.
Anyway, after concentrating so much on the words Herbert and family, the new word that Tony Pulis is coming up with is tradition.
Great stadium to go to. I love going to West Ham. It's a traditional, old-fashioned football club. Traditionally, I'd prefer 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon, but we don't determine that. If you take the money, you've got to accept the consequences, and that is playing football at whatever time the television stations decide is best for them.
Well, that's Tony all over. Very traditional.